currently. We're getting that sorted out. Our camera is not cooperating, so we're going to try and figure things out. As of right now, it's probably going to be the first half, the end of the first half, before we're able to get any sort of video. But we can stay hopeful. We can stay hopeful that it'll happen before then. But as of right now, we're just going to start with some nice little radio commentary. And yeah. Right now we're at Skyline Stadium. And Eastlake will be wearing the white jerseys when we come out of this little videoless time. Once we're able to get that camera on board, we'll be in the white, Cedar Crest will be in the black. But what really sucks is that we're the Wolves, they're the Red Wolves. Right now we're just waiting until the coin toss happens, waiting for the game to start. First time we've actually started a stream before the game, and of course the camera had to get mad. Murphy's Law, I guess. All right, currently at midfield, we've got our captains. I don't know if it's rock, paper, scissors or if it's a coin toss. But the captain for Eastlake is number 33, Mila Guest. Can't really see the number for the captain of Cedar Crest, and I wouldn't be able to give a name either way. Referee giving a little chat to all the captains. Now I'm looking down at some of these tents and it's a little bit windy right now. It's been raining all day and it's still raining right now, so it's going to be a slippery ball. And just looking at some of the awnings that other teams have set up, it's looking a little windy as well. So these conditions are going to be interesting. I expect a lot of run game and not a whole lot of passing. Now, because Eastlake is the Wolves and Cedar Crest are the Red Wolves, I'll just be referring to Cedar Crest as the Reds, which, you know, if you pay any sort of attention to Premier League soccer, that's not a bad thing to be called right now. Liverpool, of course, at the top of the Premier League, on pace to win it this year. But it looks like Eastlake will start on defense here. Cedar Crest set up at the bottom of the numbers. Of course, girls flag football goes widthwise rather than lengthwise. Cedar Crest with number 19 in at quarterback, and they were set up at the wrong end of the field. Interesting start to the game, but nonetheless, here we are. 19 in at quarterback. Eastlake showing blitz. Grace Shore, the blitzer. Motion and a drop snap. And that will make it second down. So, very first play of the game, Cedar Crest drops the snap. 3, hands it off. 33 gets downed instantly. Grace Shore with the pull. And she'll gain that lost yardage back from the drop snap. So it'll be 3rd and long. Cedar Crest need that close hash. Eastlake showing blitz again. Shore. Motion from Cedar Crest. Fake the handoff to 33, give it to 19, and downed is 13, Sydney Reed with the pull. And we'll see what the call is from Cedar Crest. Will they decide to take that punt, or will they decide to go for it on 4th down? They are punting. So Eastlake gets a 3 and out on the first series of this semifinal. And they'll take over at the bottom of their own numbers. Very strong defensive play there. Drop snap, Shore, and Reed. Very quick tackles. Now we get to see this Eastlake offense. Setting up on what would essentially be the left hash, or the 30-yard line here. Sidelines are the 10 and the 40. Looks like Brooklyn Plummer at quarterback. Here's a sweep to the outside, goes nowhere. I believe that was Shore on the carry, or it was Sophia Olette. Brings up second down for the Wolves. Now, from what I can hear, there's a lot of wind, but from what I can see, there is not. Eastlake in a huddle here. I think Jane Roos is in at quarterback right now. Handoff, trying to sweep around the outside, and gets a couple. Not a whole lot. Brings up 3rd down. Pretty much right back to the bottom of the numbers. Looks like they're after spotting it on the numbers, about halfway between the bottom and the top. Brings up 3rd down for the Wolves, and the clock will continue to run. Now, from what I remember from these rules, the clock will not stop unless there's a change of possession. Here's a pitch to Roos. She's looking to throw it, escapes one pull, escapes another, and I think she's down right at the sticks just before that 1st down. So we'll see what Eastlake decides to do. Will Coach Jay Tully be aggressive, or will he go for the punt? Looks like he's going to be aggressive here. They need about a yard. They need about a yard, and refs keep track of the time on the field. I'm just going to hopefully keep somewhat accurate track of it. Handoff up the middle, 1st down, and more. Not more. She was downed very quickly, but it's a 1st down for the Wolves. The first 1st down of the game, she gained 2, and that was Grace Shore on the carry. The clock will continue to run because from that, as per girls flag football rules, the clock will run no matter what. Incomplete pass, out of bounds, fumble, no matter what, unless there's a turnover. So 1st down. Looks like I got Shore in at quarterback. Here's a pitch back to Roos, floats it, caught on the sideline, still not going down, and finally getting dragged to the ground is Sally Roos, the sister connection. The Roos twins, very fast, very slippery, and Eastlake now only has a couple more yards here on 2nd down to get to that near, or I'll call it far hash. Near to me, far compared to where they started. Second down. They still got Shore in at quarterback. Roos behind her. Shore pitches to Roos. Under pressure is Jane Roos. She's running it, reaches. Don't know if they're going to call it first down or not. They will call it a first down. Eastlake gets a first down. It is first and goal just past that far hash. Clock ticking towards 15 minutes to go in the half. As far as I can tell, maybe. I'm probably not accurate with this. But now Eastlake putting the ball down wherever they want. And they have marched down this field. And currently where they are, it would be a 6-point touchdown. Interesting scoring rules in flag. Still got Shore at quarterback. Pitch to Roos. Jane Roos under pressure, floats it, just gets tackled at about the 5. Mila Guest almost had it in. But then that Cedar Crest defender able to just barely get that flag pulled. That's a great defensive play. And now Eastlake, I believe, are in that pass-only zone. They're within 5 yards of the goal line, so they have to pass the ball. But what I did see in a couple of their games is they like to have a cute little forward pitch that counts as a pass. Jane Roos in at quarterback. Everybody's on the line of scrimmage. Motion. Going in. Touchdown! Eastlake rolls, but a flag is down. Sophia Olette running in, but a flag is down. We'll see what the refs are saying. There's 13:45 left in the half as far as I can tell. I hope I'm being accurate here. There's no flag. Eastlake scores a touchdown. And they are electing to take the free PAT. So with about 14 minutes left in the first half, Eastlake scores first after stopping Cedar Crest. And it's 7-0. Now Cedar Crest offense back on the field. Eastlake showing blitz from Shore. Three, looking to pass. Lets it fly, and it's caught. 12, first down, and a little bit more. Just past that near hash is number 13 for the Reds. First down. Shore showing blitz. And the blitz comes. Handoff, 19 up the middle. Misses one, misses two, misses three. But then gets brought down by the 4th. That's Sarah Cho. Just past midfield and into that 6-point touchdown area. If she had scored from behind midfield, it would have been a 7-point touchdown, followed by a potential free extra point. And that brings up second down for the Reds. 3, looking to throw, under pressure, fires, caught, 30, down right past the sticks. I believe that was Sally Roos. Or Mila Guest. But either way, that's 3 plays and 2 first downs for Cedar Crest. They really took that 3 and out and decided never again. 3, pitches, 19, cuts back, trying to find blockers, runs into a bunch of wolves, brings up second down. She'll gain maybe 2. Clock ticking towards about 12 minutes. Second down for the Reds. 3, looking to throw. Lets it fly, caught, 12, downed immediately, but she's just barely outside that pass-only zone. Brooklyn Plummer with the pull. Actually, I think that was Sydney Reed. That'll bring up third down. Three looking to pass. Pump fake. Looking, nowhere to throw, middle, deflected, intercepted! Going! Whistles blow. That was Mila Guest with the pick. And I think they're going to call that a touchback. Maybe? No, they're calling it a no play? I'm confused. I'm very confused.
Calling a sack.
They're calling it a sack. She took too long to throw the ball. Here's 3. Looking, fires, end zone, tipped, not intercepted, incomplete, sorry. And that is a turnover on downs. That was 4th down. So Eastlake will take over. That long drive from Cedar Crest ends in nothing. So here it is, Eastlake's second drive of the day. Roos, hands off, tries a sweep around the outside, slips a few tackles and gets down just past the sticks. That's Grace Shore. First down for the Wolves. Looking to be a similar play again. Handoff Shore, sweeping, and nothing doing there. Cedar Crest really had that one sniffed out. She gains maybe 1 on that play. Brings up second down, and we'll see if Tully decides to change it up a little bit. Handoff around the outside again. Slips one, stays in bounds just barely, is Grace Shore, and that'll bring up third down. Now we've started to resolve our camera issues, so we should be able to bring you some visuals soon. Third down at midfield. Eastlake needs that far hash. It's about maybe 7 yards. Shore in at quarterback, Roos behind her. Roos looking, throwing, incomplete. Off the hands of Alexa Alvarez and then Mila Guest. Just barely off the fingertips of both of them. And now we have video. Not quite yet?
Well, we've got some, but we don't have
the right video?
no, we haven't turned off the demo mode.
We have video, just gotta adjust some settings real quick, apparently. Here it is. I believe this is fourth down for the Wolves. Roos looking to throw. Blitz comes. Incomplete. She was looking for Guest. Nothing doing. Either Guest or Sally Roos. And that will be a turnover on downs.
Now we have video.
Now we have video. 3 in at quarterback for the Reds. Looking to throw, under pressure, it's caught. 33, downed by Sydney Reed. Just barely before the sticks. That'll bring up 2nd down. Second and what looks like maybe 2. Here's 3. Looking. Nowhere to go. Tipped. Intercepted. Roos spins out of bounds. Jane Roos with the heads up tip drill. Eastlake will take over at midfield. What a play by Jane Roos. Sees that tip, goes down, grabs the ball, and is able to take it just barely before midfield before jumping out of bounds. And Eastlake is off to a rolling start. A touchdown, turnover on downs, another turnover on downs, and now a pick. Here it is, Shore, pitches to Roos. Back to Shore. Nothing doing there. They'll bring up 2nd down. Now you can see the ball is very wet. It's been raining all day. I believe it's still raining currently, and the wind is still kind of a factor. Real big gust there. Here it is, 2nd down. Handoff, Shore, cuts back, and gets pulled down. Gains maybe a yard. Clock runs. If my timing's accurate, we should be around 6 minutes left to play. Eastlake up 7-0 over Cedar Crest. 3rd down. Jane Roos in at quarterback. She rolls out. Looking, fires, caught, Sally Roos, 1st down. I wonder how they got that chemistry. It's, you know, I wonder if they're twins or something.
Almost as if they know each other.
Well, that's 1st down just barely. Pretty much exactly on the hashes. 1st down for the Wolves, and if my timing's right, should be about 5 minutes to play. Pitch, Shore, cuts back, has a little bit of breathing room, still on her feet. Turns out she was pulled down after a gain of a yard.
Did she make it to the hash marks?
It was already 1st down.
Okay, so we're 2nd down.
Yep. Shore quarterback, pitches, Roos, pitches back to Shore, tries to make a move, nowhere really to go, she'll gain a couple.
A little bit.
3rd down. Should be around 4:10, and a timeout is taken by Eastlake. Their 1st of the half. Should be around 4 minutes to play. And the clock will only start stopping for incomplete passes and such once we get below 2 minutes. Eastlake currently up 7-0. Looking to make it a 2-score lead. Now it's time for me to officially introduce my counterpart and cameraman, Jim Thatcher here.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Apologies for the delay in getting the video feed going here.
So here we go. Eastlake just outside the pass-only zone. We've got a split quarterback look. It could be snapped to either one of them. It could be snapped to Shore or Roos. It'll be snapped to Roos. She's looking, firing, end zone, touchdown! Sally Roos!
And let's take a quick look at that on replay. And she was wide open there. Easy touchdown.
Easy pitch and catch, especially for someone who's been so accurate today. Really had a breakout game against Skyline, and now really the starting quarterback. Here's 3, batted down by Grace Shore. Brings up 2nd down. 3 looking to throw again. Pitch back 19, pulled down, and that's Mila Guest.
The old hook and lateral there. Picked up a couple of extra yards on that lateral after the reception.
Timeout called by Cedar Crest. If my timing's correct, it should be around 3.5 minutes to play, but could be more, could be less. Based on how frantic Cedar Crest has been, wouldn't be surprised if it's under 2 minutes. I'm looking down on the field right now, and there's a little bit of wind. Just a little bit of wind.
Beautiful sunny evening out there. Take a look
So
at the
sunny.
sky.
Nice and blue, all clear, not a cloud to be seen. If you look over at those goalposts, they're getting blown pretty fast. They're being blocked by a post. Wonderful.
Yeah, you can see one of them.
Yeah, and I guess that's all you need. Still waiting for this timeout to end. I think that might have been half.
But, yeah, it may have been.
I think that was half. Well,
Let's pretend that it is, and we'll increment the period there.
All right.
I guess my timing was a little bit off.
For halftime, on field 1, the Eastlake Wolves are 14, Cedar Crest Red Wolves 0.
well, I'm getting confirmation from the in-stadium announcer that it was in fact halftime, so my timing was a little bit off.
I think they may have heard that.
No, I don't think they're doing any sort of in-stadium announcing in the booth right next to us. I think they're a little bit further away. Yeah.
On field 2, halftime score, Liberty Patriots 0, Lake Washington Kangaroos 0.
A 0-0 double shutout on the other field is insane. Eastlake will start the ball. Eastlake will start with the ball. to start the second half because Cedar Crest started with it, then promptly went 3 and out and let Eastlake put together a really nice drive to go up 7-0 early. Well, I guess it's no longer a shutout on the other end. Don't know who just scored because they're both in blue.
The team in blue scored.
Whoa. I think it was Liberty who scored.
All right, the Wolves take the field. The Red Wolves struggling to get anything going in this game.
They had that one drive that...
Long drive with 0 points to show for it.
Yep. They had 3 and out. Long drive that ended with a turnover on downs at the goal line and then half. So Eastlake comes in. They're leading 14.
And the ball is dropped on the ground after the handoff. So quick no gain for second down, a loss of a couple of yards there.
Starting very similarly to how Cedar Crest started their first possession of the first half. Here's a handoff up the middle. Shore cuts back, looking for running room, finds an edge, slips one tackle and goes out of bounds a little bit before the hash. Call it maybe second down and maybe 4.
Good speed there to catch that edge, but couldn't get past the secondary.
Yeah, Shore's pretty fast.
All right, Wolves take the line.
Third down. Handoff again to Shore. Looking for the hash and doesn't quite get there. Maybe about 2 yards short. We'll see what head coach Jay Tully decides. He's deciding to punt. Playing it safe, doesn't want to do anything too risky. You're up 2 scores. You don't need to risk an easy touchdown for Cedar Crest here. That's a good decision.
So the Red Wolves take over back in whatever they call that starting point after a punt.
I think officially it's called the 5. I'm just going to call it bottom of the numbers because that's what I'm familiar with.
First and whatever to go.
Like 17
And
or something?
unfortunately, with the bar here, you don't have a very good view. I'm sorry.
3 looking to throw. Fires edge. Caught. I believe that's 19, gains a fuse. Almost jumped by Sally Roos. Or no, that wasn't Sally Roos. That was 38, not 18. That was Alexa Alvarez.
And that would have been unfortunate for the Red Wolves to turn it over again.
Would have been a pick 6. 3 looking to pass again. Blitz coming. Cho fires incomplete.
Good coverage there by the Wolves.
Closest red was 33, but the closest player was Grace Shore. Could have been a second pick.
And almost all of that action happened right behind the post for you viewers at home. So again, we apologize for that. Here you'll be able to see at least the snap.
3. Once again dropping back. It's third down. Nowhere to throw. Deep shot incomplete. Over the head of 12.
Over 12.
That'll bring up 4th down, and they will choose to punt.
Shocking.
So shocking. So Eastlake, once again, will take over at their own bottom of the numbers, and oh my gosh, the rain. I'm looking over towards the lights, and you can really see, I guess not really that well. Yeah, you can see it pretty well. There's a lot of rain coming down, and it is going sideways.
This is what our girls are playing in right now, so let's move back to the action.
Roos in at quarterback. Hand off to Shore, up the middle. Makes a break for it. Doesn't really escape that first tackler. Gains maybe 1 or 2.
Up near the top of the numbers.
About halfway.
Middle of the numbers. All right. Didn't make it quite as far as I had thought.
Second down. My timing's accurate, 16 minutes to play. Shore at quarterback now, Roos behind her. And a rolling snap
So,
makes it 4th down. I think that ball was wet.
according to the rules, as soon as the ball hits the ground, it's down.
Yep,
So it shouldn't be much of a loss because it hit the ground pretty quickly.
it did, yes.
So it looks like they're 3rd down back to the bottom of the numbers.
Shore still at quarterback. Pitch to Ruth. She's looking to throw. Rolling. Caught. Sally slips one tackle. Did she get there?
Well, she's dancing like she did. We'll see where the referees spot it.
Just barely before that hash. It'll be 4th down, and I think Eastlake's going to go for this.
Can they do the tush push here?
I don't think so.
The brotherly or sisterly shove.
Yeah, I don't think that's really a legal play that you can do.
All right, well, let's see what Coach has dialed up for 4th and half.
Cedar Crest expecting a run here, and timeout Eastlake. So I think Cedar Crest was prepared for it. Head coach Jay Tully saw that Cedar Crest was prepared for it, called that timeout to maybe change things up a little bit, or not, and maybe play that 5D chess.
Maybe reconsidering the decision to go for it on 4th down and half a yard. And it looks like they are deciding to punt.
So Cedar Crest will have their 2nd possession of the half.
And again, the rain is just going sideways.
I'm
Red
really
Wolves
lucky
take
to
the field.
I'm really lucky to never have actually played a game in this sort of weather, but I've practiced in this weather, and it is not fun.
All right, from behind the pillar.
Here's 3. Dropping back to pass. Nowhere to go. Lets it fly for 24, and she drops it.
I don't know if passing is going to be very effective at this point.
I don't think so. Just with how hard the wind's blowing, how wet the ball is getting, you're really going to need to change it out pretty much every play if you want to keep passing the football. And even then, that's risky.
Still going to be wet by the time it makes it to the receiver, so it's going to be a difficult pass. Okay, there are
3. Looking. Throwing. Deep. Incomplete. Elsa Schmidt in coverage. Brings up 3rd down.
So pretty tight coverage there. That would have been a difficult one in any case, but she was not able to come down with the ball. And at this point, I'd say when you get inside the passing only zone,
Do that little pitch.
that's
in
going to be
front.
a rough one, yeah. Other than the pitch, you're going to be struggling.
Even then, you might drop the pitch. Here's 3 looking to throw again. 3rd down. Fires long. Incomplete. Great defense there by Mila Guest. That ball was caught and then just tipped away. We'll see what Cedar Crest decides to do. They could be entering desperation.
Will they go for it?
They will. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Eastlake setting up in sort of a prevent look. They've got Schmidt and Shore back at about midfield.
Red Wolf spread out.
Wonder if this is going to be a pass.
There's a possibility.
3 drops back. Surveying. Fires incomplete.
That one was not even close. It dropped about 3 yards to in front of the feet of the intended receiver. So I think that ball is a little bit slippery at this point.
I think so.
So the Wolves take over on downs.
I think one problem is I'm looking out at the field. I see a lot of players wearing gloves. That is not a good idea when it's raining outside. When the ball is wet, when everything is wet, gloves are not a good choice because they only work in the dry. If gloves get wet, they are slippery. It's harder to catch with wet gloves than it is with no gloves. So here come the Wolves. Jane Roos at quarterback. Roos sprinting out, fires, corner of the end zone. Incomplete.
Second and goal for the Wolves.
I think they're in that pass-only zone right now, which is very unfortunate.
Yep, as you said, back to the pitch.
That rain is moving fast right now. A lot of wind, a lot of rain. Miserable
Wolves
conditions.
line up.
Second down, Roos. Roll out. Caught! Touchdown! Sure! As a tent invades the field! There's a tent!
Sideline warning on the tent.
I'd say that's more than a warning. But either way, that's a touchdown for the Eastlake Wolves. And I believe they're going to take that free PAT to make it 21-0. Very interesting series of events there.
The tent was celebrating, and it's going to receive a 15-yard penalty for that celebration.
It's also going to get a $10,000 fine.
And in fact, it's going to be thrown off the field.
It's probably going to have to spend the night in jail. Hope it was worth it, Tent.
It looks like it got a broken leg in the process.
As a pass goes incomplete for Cedar Crest.
Sorry about that.
That'll make it second down for the Reds. They're probably entering desperation mode. They're down 3 scores.
With a very difficult weather situation for the passing game.
Very tough for an offense to run here. Blitz coming. Lets it fly incomplete over the head of 24. Sarah Cho almost got to that quarterback. Brings up third down. And things are not looking good for Cedar Crest here. If my timing's accurate, should be around 9 minutes to go. Something like that.
And it looks like the Wolves are lining up to blitz, which is, I think, good strategy at this point of the game.
Blitz comes, firing, and it's bobbled and incomplete.
Oh, and that one was in her hands.
And a flag flies.
Interesting. I haven't seen a lot of that.
33 dropped it. And it was R13, I think. Or no, it was 38, Alexa Alvarez. And they're calling pass interference on Eastlake. Which, I'm not sure if this is an auto first. Well, it has to be because placing him at placing him at the hash. So it's a first down. Yep, they're calling it first down.
Oh,
So,
but it's behind the hash.
I saw the ref signal first down.
Okay.
So I think it's an automatic first down. Here's the throw. Intercepted, Sydney Reed! Still on her feet! Going! Touchdown! Sorry about that. I just punched the microphone
And here we are on replay. It
Look
just
at this.
slipped out of the hands of the receiver, and Sydney was there to pick it up, and she was just on her way in.
What a heads-up play there.
A little celebration here in the booth led to extra noise for you folks at home. Apologies for that.
That's my bad. I punched the air, and then the cord from my microphone got in the way, and it all flew out.
All right.
Eastlake electing for that free extra point, and that was a very interesting play. It was a double fake handoff, and then a throw that was nowhere close to number 9.
That would explain why I was having difficulty following it with the camera. It was all behind the post. All right, here we are.
Second down. $13 in a quarterback. A little bit of a pitch. And she's still going. Another thing that's useful about the rain is that the flags are slippery. 7 gets all the way just before that first down, I believe.
A good run after the catch there.
No, they're calling it a first.
Okay, not surprising. Watching it on replay, it looks like she got just to the hash. And there they are.
Looking to throw again. Fires, 33, caught, and down at about midfield. I think that was Anna McKay with the flagpole. Should be around 6 minutes to go in the game.
Cedar Crest in a hurry-up mode.
That's a sweep, and she dropped the ball.
Again, that ball has got to be slippery.
I don't think she was meant to get that ball. Just based off of her body language, I think she went for that fake. I think they were trying to do that same fake that they did earlier. She went for it, but she made some sort of contact with the ball, and it just came out of 12's hands. 12 drops back, looking downfield, incomplete. 12 isn't quarterback, 17's quarterback, 12 was the intended receiver.
And that one would have been a difficult catch in any circumstances, but with that ball being as wet as it is, that was nearly impossible to bring down. She was not able to.
If my timing's accurate, it should be around 5 minutes to play.
And a quick look over here. Because of the weather, they've dropped the other tent. They took down the one that went onto the field. It was thrown out of the game.
They've angled the tent so that it doesn't blow over anymore.
Now it looks like someone's taken time out here. Was not able to see who that was assessed to.
Would not be surprised if that was Cedar Crest taking the timeout.
We'll just say that it is. They've had 2 so far, but it's not reducing their count here. So there we go.
Well, they used the first one in the first half.
I thought they'd used one earlier. That was the first one of the second half? All right.
Yeah.
And we'll set them back to having 2.
Okay.
And looks like the purple just scored. Nope, it was blue. Blue scored. All right, Red Wolves back on the field here.
17 still a quarterback. Looking to throw again. Fires downfield. Almost intercepted. Brooklyn Plummer.
But again, that ball is slippery. Even when it's right in the breadbasket, it's hard to keep hold of that thing. And looks like they take another timeout.
I think that was a turnover on downs.
Was that? Okay. Well, then that wasn't a timeout. Having trouble tracking timeouts here. So we'll give possession back to Eastlake.
Should be around 4 minutes to play. Eastlake has 16, Riley Alam in at quarterback. Handoff, Sarah Cho. Tries to run between some Cedar Crest players and I think maybe gets the first down. Not entirely sure.
The flag was dropped right there in the hashes.
I believe they're calling it second.
Second and inches, but the ball is on the hash.
I think that's first then. I think that's a first down. And Eastlake's goal here is just to run out the clock. Handoff. And she trips Anna McKay. It's definitely a goal-to-go play at this point.
So we suspect this was second down now.
see. Handoff McKay again.
Up the
Gets
middle
grabbed
for about a
again.
yard.
Clock continues to run. And I think Cedar Crest's rather given up on this game. They're under 3 minutes to play. They're down 4 scores.
It's a little bit beyond reach at this point.
Pretty much. Cho, Alam, throws, caught, and pulled out. They're calling it incomplete.
He was unable to retain possession long enough to make a football move there.
Can't really tell who that was. I think it was Camden Muir. No, it was Alexia Worthington, number 22. I believe this is 4th down.
And the Wolves appear to be doing a little celebrating in the huddle out there. I suspect somebody took, let's see, did the clock stop with that incomplete pass?
Yes, it did.
All right, so that's why they're taking so long. I guess they would take as long as they could. But
Handoff, Cho, pulled down instantly.
so back behind the hash marks at this point. Looks like a turnover on downs.
So now Cedar Crest will take over. Still down 4 scores. Not a whole lot they can do. Eastlake has their starting defense on the field. Here's a quick pitch, tipped, almost intercepted. That says 55, but I don't see a 55 on my roster. I think that was Elsa Schmidt because there's 2 45s officially listed. Caught 12.
And she gets into the secondary, but flag pulled immediately as she gets in there.
That is a 1st down.
So first and second hash for the Red Wolves.
Looking to throw again. Fires. 33. Caught and downed. Schmidt.
Short game.
The clock will keep running.
And the rain has settled down a bit. It's still coming down, but not nearly as heavily or as horizontally as before.
Quick pitch and down before that hash once again.
So they're about 3 yards shy of the line to gain.
Worthington showing blitz. Caught and downed
Down
again.
before the hash.
I think that's twice in a row. Camden Muir.
She's getting a good hold on those wet flags there.
Yeah.
And the Red Wolves call timeout.
I remember it was just before the winter break that I saw Camden Muir make an actual tackle in one of these games. I think it was against Bothell.
You're not supposed to do that.
No, you're not generally, but
Sometimes it just happens as you're going for the flag.
yeah.
If it's incidental, they're not going to call a penalty.
'17 handoff around the outside. 7 looking, slipping, tackles and down. Past the 1st down. That's Layla Pittman with the pull.
That's good for a 1st down, it appears. They made it past the hash.
I think that's
Good
another
run there.
timeout. Maybe? Maybe. We're staying on the field, and it is a timeout. Okay.
And this should be their last of the half. And therefore last of the game. Eastlake showing up well in this game. Wolves looking to get some points on the board before this game ends.
They've got quads to the left. A little bit of a false start, but I guess they'll let it slide. It's garbage time anyway. Long.
And they come down with the reception.
They do call it in. All right. I think they're...
Take a look at that on replay here. She drops back. And the receiver's wide open. She had a couple of wide open ones.
She did get a foot down.
All right, so we'll put some points on the board for the Red Wolves there. I have no idea whether they've elected to take the automatic PAT. We'll watch to see where they line up next.
I think they're calling that game.
That's the end of the game.
They are calling that game. So Eastlake will move on and will take on Skyline for the King Co Championship. Final score, Eastlake Wolves 28, Cedar Crest Red Wolves 7. A dominant performance from Eastlake. Hopefully they can carry that momentum into their game coming up in just a couple minutes. And until then, we'll just sort of go on mute for a bit.
Thank you again for joining us. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes.
All right, thank you all for joining today. On field one, final score, Eastlake Wolves 28, Cedar Crest Red Wolves 7. And on field two, the Lake Washington Kangaroos 22, the Liberty Patriots 8. So Eastlake will move on to play Skyline Spartans on field one. And the Lake Washington Kangaroos will move on to play the Eaglemore Vikings on field two. Check that on the score. On field two, the Liberty Patriots with the win, 22. Lake Washington Kangaroos 8. So the Liberty Patriots will move on to play the Eaglemore Vikings on field two.
Touchdown as a 10 invades the field.
Once again, thank you for joining the first ever Girls Varsity Flag Football Tournament here at Spartan Stadium. We go into the second set of games very shortly, I believe. They are scheduled to start very soon. And thank you all again for coming. Thank you to the Lake Washington Kangaroos and the Cedar Crest Red Bulls. There's excellent play. And we should get started very shortly. Thank you for the referees also helping out tonight for both sides and both teams today.
right, as the captains meet at midfield, Eastlake will receive and will start for the first half of this Kinco Championship game. It will start from the bottom of the numbers when the 20-minute first half will begin. Eastlake does a quick back and forth to get warm.
And it looks like the rain has calmed down. The wind is still active, but a lot lighter on the rain right now.
It's very, very good news. As Eastlake...
Notice there's no tents in midfield now, just at the far end.
So if one does end up invading the field, that's quite a journey that a tent would have to make. So here we go, getting ready for the very first play of this inaugural Kinco Championship.
And thank you so much for joining us this evening. We're glad you're with us.
Jane Wilson at quarterback. Handoff, Grace Shore, a lot of penetration.
Dropped in the backfield.
For about a loss of 1. They'll bring up second down for Eastlake. I think Skyline was paying attention to that game and really saw, hey, when Eastlake does that formation, expect a little something. Shore, pitch, Roos, avoiding tackles and
up near midfield, or near the hashes, probably 3 yards shy of the hash.
brings up third down.
Third and manageable for the Wolves.
Maybe about 4 to go, something like that.
Didn't make it quite as far as I thought.
Shore pitches to Roos, rolling out, has Roos, first down, just behind midfield.
Across the hashes for a first down.
So Eastlake committed to a long drive here for their first of the game. Really set the tone, tell Skyline, hey, if you want to score, good luck getting the ball. Short quarterback, nearly drops the snap. Roos looking, fires, almost intercepted.
Oof, that was a dangerous throw.
She was under pressure by Skyline's 13. They've kind of keyed into this. They realize that they're going to pitch that ball right back to Jane Roos, and that frees everybody to cross the line of scrimmage. As soon as that ball leaves the quarterback's hands, anyone can cross the line.
Some kind of a red marker there on the field. Not sure what it is, but
I think it's a leaf, which is weird for January. Now Jane is the quarterback. She's rolling out, looking, fires, Shore, dodges one, does not dodge another, and a flag flies.
Good flag there. That was clearly not a clean stop.
That is a move unnecessary to the game of flag football. And it's after the play, so it will continue to be second down. Or, no, third down. I'm not sure if it'll stay second or if it will be third. But Eastlake now across midfield and into that zone where it's no longer a 7-point plus the PAT touchdown. Jane Roos at quarterback, Grace Shore next to her. Roos rolling to her right, surveys, fires out of bounds.
Looks like she just threw that one away.
I think she was looking for her twin sister, Sally, but nothing doing there. And that brings up I believe third. I think they're calling it third down. If my timing's accurate, it should be about 16 and a half to play.
And I heard 16:30 being shouted from the field, so that sounds about right.
Nice. A little bit of
Get the flags back attached
Equipment.
before the game starts, or before the play is run.
Shore, Roos, pressure, and it's caught out of bounds by Sally Roos.
That one was close.
That was very close.
And that would have been near the hashes for another first down, but not quite there. So is that fourth down?
Now it's fourth down, I believe. We'll see what head coach Jay Tolley draws up. I think they should just snap it directly to Jane Roos because Skyline's really figured out that if Grace Shore receives the snap, she's just going to pitch it straight back to Jane so they can just rush instantly. That's not what they're going to do. They're going to snap it to Shore, pitch it to Roos, back to Shore, has a lot of room. I think she got there.
Let's see if we caught anything on replay on that one.
Let's see what this says.
Nearly hit the ground there.
Shore with the catch.
I believe she put the ball ahead.
I think she reached for it and got it.
And
That's what the refs are saying. Eastlake just barely gets that first down, bringing out a new ball. It's slightly less wet.
it looks like the rain is nearly stopped, but that doesn't dry the field up.
Nope, and turf does dry fairly quickly, but not that fast. It's still going to be wet even by the end of this game. Eastlake in the huddle. Now they come out, Roos in at quarterback. She'll receive the snap, rolling to her right, fires, caught! Sally Roos! Down inside the pass-only zone.
Doesn't seem to be a problem for the Wolves right now. They seem to be prone to pass anyway.
I think Sally has some really good hands.
To bring a ball in at this point, and the rain is back, you'd have to have pretty good hands.
So that brings up second down. And also, just even if the ball were dry, that's a really hard pass to catch. She was like above her head, all stretched out. It was
With a lot of coverage there, too.
very uncomfortable. Jane rolls, and it's intercepted by 21 in the end zone.
Unfortunate turn of events for the Wolves.
I think they're calling it down just barely outside the pylon. So a very long and tiring drive for the Wolves ends with nothing. Interception in the end zone. Skyline's pulled down like at the goal line. I think I think 21 should have just taken a knee and been like, okay, I'll take it at the bottom of the numbers. Running it out was not a smart thing, especially with all of those white shirts all around her. So Skyline, beware of safety.
As the rain picks up.
Eastlake showing blitz with Grace Shore. We'll get our first look at this Skyline offense. Not sure what number is in at quarterback. She's hidden by the pylon. Here's a quick pitch, 34, pulled down by Sydney Reed, gain of a couple.
Gives them a little bit of breathing room there, almost to the bottom of the numbers.
Brings up second down for the Spartans. They need that near hash. Eastlake has the Roos twins at safety. Motion. Handoff. To the outside. Pulled down. Sarah Cho gains another couple, and that'll make it third.
I followed the play to the wrong side of the field that time.
Fooled the cameraman. Well, I'm looking, and wind and rain are both picking up again. It's raining sideways. Look at that. I've heard things about snow. I don't want to get my hopes up. Third down, looking to throw. No pressure really. Nowhere to throw to though. Looking downfield. Incomplete.
She had number 9 in intended receiver, but she was very well covered.
I think she was messed up a little bit by the fact that Sally Roos came in and just barely missed that ball. So the interception goes for nothing. I think that'll end up being a turnover, a punt by Skyline, and Eastlake will take over from the bottom of the numbers.
With the rain back in full force, the wind saying hello.
Quick little 3 and out.
10:40 is what the time is from the field.
Sounds like my clock is actually being accurate for once. Short quarterback, Roos behind. Pitch to Roos, pressure, escapes, making it about halfway to that first down. Very good, very elusive from Jane Roos. Here, under pressure, escapes and just tiptoeing that line and gets pushed out of bounds.
After they'd been throwing from that same position, same read, they decided to take a run from there.
I think they were planning on passing it. I think that's what their plan was, but then there was pressure right in Jane's face. Handoff, up the middle, still going, still on her feet, and just past midfield is Grace Shore.
That was a great run there.
A little bit of confusion at the beginning, and then she just sort of takes off, slips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That confusion may have helped, and somebody we're just heading back to the field here.
She slipped 5 flagpoles in a span of like 3 seconds there.
Near midfield, but not across midfield yet.
So a touchdown would still be worth 7 points plus whatever PAT they go for.
That is awfully close to midfield. Possibly across, not sure.
Roos to receive the snap. Handoff, Shore cuts back, tries to escape and gets pushed out of bounds past midfield. Sets up a second down and maybe 7 as the wind is now at full force. And the rain is at a horizontal.
Wolves back to the line.
Second down, Shore to receive the snap. Roos behind. Pitch to Roos. Pressure comes. She lets it fly. Midfield. Caught by Shore. I think that's a first down.
It's going to be awfully close.
Either way, they have another attempt.
Oh, not sure where they're marking it.
We'll see what the signal is. They're calling it short. Third down.
Shy.
About 8 minutes to play in the half.
Let's see if the Wolves can convert this drive into points.
3rd and 1. Roos to get the snap. Shore behind. Handoff. Shore reaches.
Should be good for a first down.
And that's what they're calling it. First down and goal for the Wolves.
All right, they're nearing field goal range.
I don't think that's a thing you can do.
Well, you kind of have to have a kicker for the field goal, and it helps to have posts to kick through, neither one of which are available here today.
Well, they have posts to the left of the field.
That would be an interesting play.
Roos rolling out. Fires incomplete. A little bit of miscommunication between her and Alexa Alvarez. Brings up second down.
That one did not have much hope once it was thrown.
I think Jane thought that Alvarez was going to cut back, and Alexa thought Roos was going to keep throwing out. Roos to get the snap. Rolling out again. Fires. Caught.
Barely there.
Gains a couple.
That one was right on the sidelines when she made the reception.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
Long ways to go here.
Around 6 minutes left in the half. Score is still 0-0. By this point, Eastlake had 2 scores already. Roos, surveying, nowhere to go. Caught short, dodges one, dodges a couple more, and then knocked out of bounds and got the wind knocked out of her. She's not looking good there. She takes a knee.
So we get an official's timeout here.
I think she just got winded, but
That was a little bit of an extracurricular shove to put her out of bounds there.
just a little bit. Looks like she just needs a little bit of rest. Over there talking to one of the coaches. I believe that's Tully. You guys can't really see that. No, Tully is giving the play. I think she was talking to Coach Hill. As a sub runs in, it's Julia Simmons.
All right, is this 3rd down or 4th down?
I believe this is 4th. Roos, rolling. She needs the end zone. And incomplete.
So the Wolves will turn over on downs if
I
our
think.
count is correct.
And it looks like it is. So another long drive by the Wolves resulting in nothing. Skyline takes over just behind those hashes. I guess. Well, pretty much just past the top of the numbers. Halfway between the numbers and the hash. About 5 minutes to play. Looking to throw. Pass caught, downed.
Short gain,
Sarah Cho with the pull.
about 2-yard gain there.
Now, the last time these two teams met, it was a fairly close game. The difference maker was a pick 6 at the very beginning. Here's a handoff, a draw, cuts back, but down before the hashes again. That brings up 3rd down. I believe that was Sophia Olette. No, that was Grace Shore. She's back. She's okay. Brings up 3rd down for the Spartans. Looking to throw again. Nowhere to go.
No pressure.
Directing traffic, fires, and it's caught. 34 and down by Jane Roos just past the 2nd hash. That's enough for 1st and goal for the Spartans. As I was saying earlier, the last time these two teams met, the difference was really an early pick 6 by Skyline that wound up being the difference maker in the game. And then Skyline sort of got off to a very fast start. They really seemed to thrive on explosive plays. 13 with the catch, pulled down. Can't see the number. That's Alexa Alvarez. 2nd down for the Spartans. Looking
Right
to
at
take
the top of the numbers here.
Looking to take the early lead. Eastlake had 2 long drives, turned it over on downs, and threw a pick. Skyline had 1 3 and out, and now they're down top of the numbers. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go to. Directing traffic, fires, intercepted! Sally Roos
Not sure how much of that we'll get on the replay, but here we go.
You can get that breakout. What a play by Sally Roos!
Sally should go out for the track team.
You know, I think she already has. And I believe, because it was so far back, there we go. That makes it a 7-point touchdown. Here's another pass. Caught, downed immediately. There's under 2 minutes to play. Skyline probably getting a little bit of desperation right now. Not a whole lot of time left. Clock is running. Looking to throw. Fires deep downfield. In and out of the hands of 31.
Tipped on her fingertips, but not able to bring it in. It's just a little beyond her reach there.
20 and 31 had both gotten free of the coverage. It was very blown coverage, but just overthrown by, I believe, 15's their quarterback.
Eastlake showing blitz. But
Second down.
They did that on the last play as well, but did not blitz. The rain is going sideways again.
And they're able to take a bit of time. Clock is stopped. And here's another pass. Looking deep again. Incomplete.
Overthrown again.
And it looks like a Skyline receiver, the intended target, got ran over. I think that was Jane Roos, who almost a third Roos interception. First one was thrown by a Roos, second one caught by a Roos. This one would have been caught by another Roos.
Looks like either that's halftime or someone's called timeout. What does your clock say there?
My clock says 107, but I'm not sure if it's stopped or not.
Okay, well, they're coming back out, so it must not be halftime.
I think they punted.
Okay.
Oh, they're going back in.
They punted, then they didn't punt.
They're calling halftime. All right, so the halftime score, Eastlake Wolves 8, Skyline Spartans 0 after a thrilling interception by Sally Roos. She took it 55 yards to the house. That's the only score. Otherwise, it's been very defensive.
And including the scoring.
Yeah. We'll step away for a couple minutes while they sort out halftime.
And halftime scores on field 1. Skyline Spartans 0, Eastlake Wolves 7.
All right, so I guess
And on field 2,
It was only a 6-point touchdown from Eastlake.
And
So the score is 7-0 rather than 8-0 as I thought it would be because Sally returned it from the end zone, which is past midfield. But I guess any sort of pick six is always 6. So here we go. 20 minutes left in the King Co season. Will we crown a champion? 15 is the quarterback for Skyline. She drops back, looking to throw. Pressure comes, deep downfield, incomplete. A bit of miscommunication. 34 ran right. Ball was thrown left. Closest to it was Jane Roos, and she also ran right.
She stayed in coverage, wasn't going for the ball there, so the ball
Smart
comes
decision.
back.
Very smart decision. Eastlake showing blitz. Blitz does not come. 15 wings it out for 14, and she's just not able, 34. She's just not able to hang on. Brings out 3rd down.
Rain is still coming down pretty heavily and horizontally again. So that ball is going to be difficult to get a manage on.
Sure, still showing blitz. She doesn't. 15 looking to throw, fires, incomplete. 21, wide open, and she just dropped it.
That ball was right in her hands, just not able to manage it. I got to think that ball is really slippery right now.
Would not be surprised, but they did just barely change it out, so that's really a testament to how hard it's raining right now. If it was that slippery right after getting changed out, or maybe her gloves are slippery.
And I couldn't tell whether she had gloves on or not, but
I think everyone has gloves on.
they punt, and the Wolves now have the ball down at the far end.
For their first possession of this second half. They're up 7-0 following a Sally Roos pick 6. No offensive scores so far this game. Handoff, short, slips a couple, then gets dropped for a gain of maybe 5, something like that, just past the top of the numbers. Brings up 2nd down for the Wolves, should be around 18 minutes to play. Eastlake taking their time. Roos to receive the snap. Handoff, Shore cuts back, spin move, surrounded by every single Spartan defender, gains a couple more, brings up 3rd down. Just from what I can hear, it is windy.
Looking at the flags, I'd agree with that. That flag is somewhere between horizontal and pointing up.
3rd down for the Wolves. They come out, trips left. Roos looking to throw. Under pressure, fires, Shore. Still, ooh, that's close.
Short of the hash there.
And Eastlake will elect to punt. No need to take any unnecessary risks. You're winning. The only way you could be losing after this is if Skyline scores a deep bomb, which, the way that Eastlake's coverage has been, not that likely.
And with the rain coming down, even more unlikely.
Yeah.
But passing is not the way I try to move the ball right now.
So both teams go 3 and out to start the second half. We're about 16 minutes left. 15 alone in the backfield here. Motion, draw, 9, looking for an edge, and gets pushed, does not get pushed out of bounds. Gets just about halfway. Oh, it looks like they are calling it out of bounds.
Looked like she stepped out there.
Definitely did. That'll bring up 2nd down. Couple yards past the numbers.
So about halfway to the next set of hashes there.
Second down, Eastlake showing blitz. Motion. Handoff. And downed. That's Mila Guest. A very dependable flag puller there. Nothing really seems to get past her.
Picked up a couple of yards there. They're about a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards shy of the hash.
Brings up third down for Skyline.
I suspect a handoff to number 9 in a run here.
And would you look at that? Still looking for yards. She gets the first down. She's at midfield and gets pulled. That's Sally Roos just past midfield. So first down for Skyline.
Good cutback there. Nice run. Gets
Just
the outside edge. Moves it across midfield. Or very close to midfield. It looks like they've got a spot a little beyond.
She was just barely out of reach for multiple Eastlake defenders. Here's another motion. 9 with the handoff. Looking, nothing doing. Sydney Reed. A stone wall. I don't even think they got midfield there.
A little bit of a loss that time.
Second down. About 14 minutes to play. Looking to throw. 15, fires, cut, 34, first down.
She was wide open out there. Coverage kind of broke down on that side.
See what ends up happening here as they go into first and goal here. .15 looking to throw again. Blitz coming. Fires too wide for 34.
That one could not have been caught in bounds.
Not at all. Unless you somehow had Elastigirl's powers. Which even then it would have been a stretch. Looks like a touchdown was just scored on the JV Kingco Championship. Inglemore taking things down. 15 looking to throw. Fires. Cut. Middle of the field. 21. Flag flies. And I think they're calling it flag guarding on Skyline, which is a loss of down.
Wow, that's going to be a huge penalty there. She was close to the end zone.
Flag guarding on Skyline. I think it's a spot foul, though. Nope, 5 yards from the spot of the foul. So that makes it third down and goal.
Huge penalty.
Now, every penalty in flag football is a loss of down if it's on the offense. So here it is, 15. Just over 12 to play. Looking to pass, nowhere really to go. Nobody's open, fires, incomplete. Knocked away by Sally Roos.
That brings up fourth down.
As it now becomes 12 minutes left in the game. Eastlake's up 7-0. The best that Skyline can do here is tie, unless they want to try a 2-point conversion, which I have not seen before. It's fourth and goal. .15 looking to throw again. Coverage looks decent. No one really breaking free. Fires! And it's caught for the touchdown! Skyline with the equalizer!
Very surprised that Eastlake is putting no pressure at all on the quarterback.
Yeah, I think their plan is to put a bunch of pressure to, not actual pressure, but mental pressure. Force her to make a bad throw or get time sacked.
How long do they get before a time sack?
I'm not sure, but Skyline's going for 2. This is for the lead of the game. 15 drops back, blitz comes, fires, incomplete! Eastlake keeps the lead.
As you said, you haven't seen that two-point conversion. I don't know if you've not seen it attempted, but you certainly haven't seen it successful.
I have not seen it attempted, and here's why. It's very hard to complete passes, especially with how wet this ball is, with how rainy the day is.
And this time Eastlake brought pressure.
Yeah. And I think now that defensive coordinator Austin Richard, now that he saw that pressure can force a bad throw, I think he's going to bring a lot more pressure when Eastlake's on defense now. I think someone took a timeout. All right, Eastlake back on offense.
Hiding behind the pole.
Bruce rolling out, pitches, slips one and then goes down. Gets to about the top of the numbers maybe.
Small gain.
I think Eastlake's goal right now is to run the clock down. Run the clock down, score in 9 minutes.
Have to move the ball forward to do that, though.
All right, pitch to Roos, under pressure, fires, intercepted! It's picked off at the numbers! No, they're calling it incomplete! They're saying she dropped it. They're calling it an incomplete pass.
That is a very good break for the Wolves. That was a dangerous throw. And I don't know, with a 1-point lead here, I would be running.
Absolutely. I think that call could very well go to be the deciding factor in the game.
Yeah, take over this far, this deep into the territory would have been devastating for the Wolves.
Unless Sally Roos does it again. Here's a handoff. Shore cuts back, down after a gain of 2. I think that makes it 4th down.
On the clock.
On the clock, they are punting.
Punts.
So, Skyline will have it at their own 5. Following the incomplete pass. They're saying 8:30.
And the Spartans come to the field.
Looking to throw, bobbled the snap. 19 pulled down by Sarah Cho. Gain of a couple, not a whole lot, brings up 2nd down. Clock will run towards 8 minutes to play. $15 looking to throw again. No pressure. Lets it fly and wide open again. 22 gets the 1st down.
I don't know about that defensive call. Wolves really need to be bringing pressure.
I think they really do, because Skyline's not blocking anymore. They are sending everybody out that they possibly can, which, yes, you do have an extra player back deep, but pressure is very important. 15, pump fakes. Oh, never mind, she threw it. 34, 2nd down. Towards 7.5 to play. Or no, I think that was the 1st down.
Looks like it is. It's across the hash marks.
Skyline going pretty quickly here.
If Wolves don't put some defense up here, this could be a problem.
Handoff, 22. Pulled down in 2 different ways. Sarah Cho and Mila Guest. Under 7 to play. 2nd down. She gets to about the numbers, pretty much halfway across the numbers.
Is it the bottom of the numbers where they get into pass only zone?
I believe so. Motion. 15, throws, cut, 13, downed by Cho, and now they are in the pass only zone. It's third down. Skyline trails by 1.
All right, Wolves, please bring pressure.
Timeout called.
.550 left to play with a timeout. Is that called by Skyline?
I believe it was called by Eastlake. All right, here they come. It's third down for Skyline. They're in the pass-only zone. Eastlake needs a stop here to keep the lead. They show pressure. Don't know if they're going to bring it. 15, rolling. Pressure comes. Caught, down. Reed with the crucial pull.
When that ball came out, I'm not sure that was actually a reception.
Was that fourth down? Or was that a timeout?
I think somebody called timeout there. Not sure why. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Not a surprise.
Okay, so that may have just been incomplete pass. No?
No, I think it was a timeout.
Just don't know who called it.
I think there's about 5.5 to play. It is fourth down. I think Eastlake should bring pressure here. If they really want to make a stop, they should bring pressure. Force.
They've got the ball.
Oh, they've got the ball. All right then, I guess that was a turnover. I guess that was fourth down. So now they run it with Shore, and she gets pulled in the backfield. I think Eastlake really needs a first down here. If they get a first down, they can put this game away.
They're going to need some better protection on the run than that.
I think Skyline's expecting it, which is why Eastlake's not having much success.
Let's see what Coach can pull together here. See if we can't surprise Skyline and get a big gain.
Split backs. Roos at quarterback. Looking to throw. Fires. Incomplete.
Third down.
She was looking for Alvarez, and it's third down. There should be about 4.5 to play. Maybe 4. Eastlake taking as much time as they possibly can. If they can get a first down here, they can milk the clock all the way down to 0. They have 2 chances to do it. Jane Roos pitches. Shore breaking tackles. She's down just before that first down line.
Depends on where that first flag came off there, and they are putting it up near the hash.
We'll see what Tully decides.
This would be a gutsy move to go for it. Well, somebody's calling timeout.
Timeout is called.
I suspect that's Eastlake calling timeout. So I'm going to assign it to them.
All right, Eastlake will be going for it.
They're about 3 yards shy of the hash.
If they can get this here, they'll be able to milk the clock all the way to the KingCo Championship.
On the other hand, if they can't convert here, then they're turning the ball over to Skyline with a first and goal situation. If I were the coach, I'd punt.
.325 I'm hearing from the field.
And the team's back to the field, and it looks like they are going for it.
Handoff. No, it's a pass. Intercepted by 9. Still going. Ends up being, I guess, a net loss of 2 for Skyline.
But it does give them the opportunity to pick up a first down.
It does. A touchdown will not be 7 points. Eastlake needs a stand here.
Please bring pressure, Coach.
Clock is under 3 minutes to play.
You've seen every time you bring pressure, they cannot complete.
They're showing pressure. They do not send pressure. 15. Looking, fires middle of the field, caught 13.
And that's a first down.
Toward the numbers.
Coach, bring pressure.
The clock will run until we reach 2 minutes.
First and game for the Spartans.
Looking to throw, 15, pump fakes. Nowhere really to go, fires, incomplete, knocked away.
Second down. And once again, coach is electing not to bring pressure, giving them all day to throw, or however many seconds they have until it's considered a sack.
.15, throwing again, pass, caught, down inside the pass-only zone. It is 3rd and goal in pass-only. Looks like a big play was made in the JV championship. Not sure what exactly is happening. I think Skyline's taking their time. And a timeout's called. Timeout, Skyline.
Two more chances for the Spartans to try to get things in for the win.
Bring pressure, Rashard! Third and goal for the Spartans. The end zone wins it. Throw, cut, incomplete! Touchdown!
What? That ball didn't stay in her hands.
That ball did not stay in her hands. Let's take a look at this. Oh, can't really, I guess.
A little too late getting that replay. I don't see how they're calling that a touchdown.
But I guess they are. So Skyline now leads by 6. There's 1 minute and 10 seconds left.
Still drizzling out there, but it's not the heavy rain anymore. The wind has died down a fair amount.
Passing Well, passing's their only option at this point.
Unless they can break free on another one of those Roos runs.
Yeah. Wait. I think Eastlake has their defense on the field.
That would make more sense because I cannot see how that was possibly a touchdown there. In general, a dropped ball is not a touchdown.
They're calling it incomplete.
So this would be 4th and goal.
Skyline needs the end zone here.
Or are they going?
Or are they going? They might be going for 2. I think they're going for 2. And it's caught. I think that was the 2-point conversion. So that makes it 14-7. So if Eastlake scores, they can only tie it and send it to overtime, unless they want to go for 2 themselves.
But before they've got that decision to make, they've got to make it down the field and score. Something they've not been able to do in this half.
Well, something they've not been able to do on offense this game.
That's true.
They've gone down the field twice and turned it over both times. Once on downs, once with an interception.
And I've got to say, in addition to questioning the call of that touchdown, I'm very much questioning the defensive strategy in this half of not bringing any pressure. They've only brought pressure 3 or 4 times, and every time they have, it's resulted in an incomplete pass.
Or a pick.
Yep.
All right, Jane Roos looking to throw. She has options. She'll dump it off. Incomplete.
2nd down.
And because we're inside 2 minutes, the clock will stop for incomplete passes. They have time to deliberate. Eastlake's goal should be either score or catch it and get out of bounds. Roos fires deep downfield, incomplete. She was looking for Sally.
And the defenders knew it. She was double covered there.
About 40 seconds to play. Actually, I don't think that was Sally. I think that was Julia Simmons. Third down. Eastlake looking, throwing, intercepted, 31, going.
Yeah, that will put the game away.
That will be the game. Skyline will be the inaugural KingCo champions for girls flag football. A very tight game. Sally Roos with that interception, giving the Wolves the early lead. And in the end, it's the defense that lets it all up. 15 will likely take a knee.
And she does take a knee there, so that brings up 2nd down.
And that will be the end of the game. So the final score of this KingCo championship. Eastlake Wolves 7, Skyline Spartans 14. Skyline are your inaugural KingCo champions for girls flag football.
Thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure bringing this game to you. I'm Jim Thatcher here with Ed Thatcher, and this broadcast is brought to you by the Wolves Football Association and Eastlake Wolves Flag Football.
It's been a great season. So long, everyone.